Alright, so we're going to make hummus today. I am making a double batch because we just go through it so quick when we have it. In here I measured out half a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice and half a cup of tahini, which is a sesame paste. This is the one that we have in our store. It reminds me of the texture of kind of runny peanut butter, which essentially it's kind of what it is. It's a ground up seed instead of a ground up nut, but just sesame paste is what tahini is. So to make my hummus, this is what I start with. Just these two ingredients. And I'm going to pour these into my food processor. I'm going to get my scraper and scrape that out. Okay, so I put just those two, the lemon juice and the tahini, in this food processor. And I let that go for, a couple of minutes. You want to blend these two ingredients until it gets, well, light. It's much lighter in color than the tahini was before. And it's creamy. It's very creamy right now. So that, I think, is the trick to getting nice, smooth hummus. Because I know some people that have tried to make homemade hummus before, and it's kind of grainy. I keep the skins on my chickpeas, on my garbanzo beans. Garbanzo beans and chickpeas are the same thing. Depending on what brand you pick up, they are the same. I buy them in the can, I rinse them and drain them, and I keep the skins on, and it will still be smooth. So to this, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of garlic. You could add fresh cloves of garlic. I like to add this stuff right here. I just buy organic roasted garlic in the jar. It's already roasted and chopped up for me, so I can just quick grab a tablespoon. I think this is another trick, is using the roasted garlic. It's sweeter and it's not as spicy and harsh as fresh garlic will be if you put that in there. So this is what I use. You could roast your own too and squeeze that in there, which is also delicious, but this just makes it much more simple. So I'm going to add the salt, the garlic, and a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Okay, I put those ingredients in and I just gave it one quick little blend to get them all mixed together. And now I'm going to take my chickpeas and I'm going to add about 1/4 of them at a time. I don't want to add them all, otherwise that will also make it a bit grainy. If you add 1/4 at a time, process till it's smooth, scrape down the sides, add another 1/4, and continue doing that. It will be much smoother. So that's what I'm going to do now. There you go, guys. Look how creamy this hummus turned out. It is so delicious. I did add just a little bit more salt and about a tablespoon more olive oil. You certainly don't need to. After I blended it all up, it wasn't quite as creamy as I like it, and I tasted it and it needed just a little more salt for our taste. But certainly you can omit it if you're watching your salt or your fats, but at least olive oil is a healthy fat. This makes just under 4 cups. This container is a 4-cup container. So just under 4 cups of hummus. I'll put the ingredient list in the description below, along with the nutrition information that I come up with. I'm going to add this all together during nap time today and add it in for you. You can always make your own variation. You can add cumin to this, roasted red pepper. Now I could add more, if you were going to serve this at a party, you could drizzle the top with more olive oil and some of that roasted garlic you could put on top. It's really limitless what you can do with this. It's really fun to experiment with whatever flavors sound good to you. So I hope you have fun. If you make this recipe and add things, I would love for you to let me know and tell me how it turned out for you. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later.